What's up, everybody? Hope you all had a great day today. Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. This was a damn good episode. Like, this shit was good. All hell is just breaking loose all around. Um, First and foremost, Martin needs to do something. Like, he just need to go ahead and just tell his family what the hell is going on, because this secret is coming out one way or the other. It's not containable anymore. Like, you cannot contain it. Like, they've tried for the last 2 years and it's coming out. No amount of money at this point is going to change that. You know what I mean? Like, it's done. And he need to do something about his kids. Like, honestly, Tyrell and Samantha, they are old enough to know better. Like, sitting in a park with some grown ass man trying to help him do something on his phone. I'm like, Samantha, really? And now she want to sit here and apologize. Cause I should have known better. You damn right, you should have known better. And I wish Smitty would have gotten her ass more about that. I really wish he would have chewed her out more about that, because it's not even just being a part of the family that they're in, because they're very high profile. They're known. You know what I mean? But it's just simple common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you walk out that door, you don't talk to folk that you don't know. You don't sit there and try to help them find no puppy, try to find nothing, try to fix something in their phone. You don't do that. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Stranger danger. You don't do that. You don't know these people from a can of paint. Like, do better. Seriously. But I ain't even mad at Smitty. Smitty is fed the fuck up with Martin at this point. He's sick of it. And he let Martin know, because Martin keep talking about, we'll talk about it later, I promise. See, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. He does it all the time. He does it way too much. Oh, we'll talk about it later. Then when later comes, he don't want to talk about it. Smitty is done. Smitty has had it up to here with the shenanigans. Because he did that before. He just did that recently, where he said, oh, we'll talk about it in the morning. Morning came, this fool sitting on the phone, having pretend phone conversations, just so he don't have to talk about it. Smitty is through. Smitty was like, you know what? He said, I ain't the type of husband to give ultimatums. But if I was, I would tell you, if you walk out that door, don't come back. Smitty is through. And Martin still walked his ass out that door. Oh, you just need to trust me. How's somebody going to trust you when you continuously lie in their face? He continuously playing this man's face. And you expect him to trust you? No. And Smitty clocked him too, because he was like, I know all about, your little protection detail, your little police detail or whatever. Martin was shocked. And Smitty was like, yeah, you'll be surprised at what I know. I was like, he sure the hell would. Sure would. And that man still walked out that door. And I'm glad Smitty told Samantha, he was like, listen, I'm sorry you had to hear us fight, but I'm not sorry about what I said about threatening to leave him. He said, I'm not sorry about that. Because Smitty he just had enough of this man. Like, this constant lying and playing these little stupid games. But I can't even be mad at Martin for knocking the shit out of Kenneth. Because Kenneth is crossing the line. Like, dude is really crossing the line, approaching this man kids. Oh, I didn't touch a hair on her pretty head or her brown skin. I say, you know what? That little punch that you gave him ain't enough. Beat that ass. I don't care if you got to beat his ass in front of Samantha. Oh, well, beat that ass. But Martin do need to tell the whole family what the hell is going on. Like, lying about it. I get that him, Vernon, and everybody think they're protecting the family. You're not. You're not. Because stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though the kids and everybody should be on alert as it is because of who they are and where they come from, you should always be on alert. Even if you don't come from a wealthy family or a public figure family, you should still be on alert, because it's crazy out here. But even still, they would be on even higher alert if you just told them what the hell was going on and stop treating them with kid gloves all the time, especially, his kids. Like, stop doing that. You're not doing them any favors by sheltering them. You're doing more harm than good. But you know what? Even Jacob told Smitty, like, at the end of the day, you need to get to the bottom of this. Because if Martin ain't gonna tell you what's going on, you really need to figure out what the hell is going on. And I do agree. It's time for Smitty to buck up and stop playing games and stop letting Martin play in his face and, keep pushing. If Martin don't want to talk, make his ass talk. Fuck all that, I'm gonna talk later. No. He tried to open that door, close that shit. Close that shit, lock it, deadbolt it, and let him know he ain't going nowhere till he start explaining. Get your answers. Get your answers. Because all this behavior that he's exhibiting is ridiculous at this point. It's been ridiculous, and it's getting worse and worse. Because Jacob was surprised to hear that, you got a dude approaching the kids and stuff. Like, he was shocked. Like, they need to nip this shit in the bud. So anyway, Martin done took his ass to Bill. He was like, listen, I'm going to handle this shit myself. He was like, it just seemed like if you want something done, you got to do it your damn self. I get where Martin coming from. I do because Lord knows everybody on the team done botched this shit the last 2 years. They done botched this mess horribly. Like, they've done a horrible job. Bill, Vernon, they all have done a terrible job at covering this up. I mean, they kept it contained for 2 years, but you can't hold it any longer. I get where Martin coming from. Like, I do. But yeah, honestly, Martin shouldn't be handling this by himself. Like, if he talking about taking Kenny out, then he need to come up with another plan, because taking that dude out by himself, even though he did make a call, trying to get somebody to help or whatever, that he need to see somebody or whatever, I'm guessing Malone. Because Jacob is hell bent on Malone going down. Like, he already told Smitty too, like, you need to look into, seeing if what the connection is between Martin and Malone. So I'm guessing he probably called Malone for help. Because Martin shouldn't be getting his hand dirty. He should not. Like, you are a Richardson Dupree. You better not get your hands messy in all of this. Like, keep your hands clean. Like, seriously. Let somebody else do the dirty work. But I do agree, Kenny need to go. Haley done popped her ass up in the house or whatever at home to go see Bill and whatnot, talking about her little doctor's appointment. She was saying that the cramping and stuff like that was due to stress. What stress? That's what I want to know. Like, what stress is you talking about? Because you don't do nothing. So, like, what? So anyway, Vernon done came up in there pissed, because Vernon was like, who the hell you think you are summoning me? He said, no, you don't call me to come nowhere. So Haley made herself scarce. Vernon got the lowdown on what's been going on, basically, about the Joey situation, because Vernon didn't approve of Kenny getting killed. That wasn't the deal. The deal was to pay him off and get him the hell going. That was the deal. Joey changed the plans. And even Bill was like, shit, he was on Joey's side for doing it. I feel like Joey had the right idea, wrong person. He should have never used Randy for that hit. Should have got somebody more competent. I love the back and forth between Vernon and Bill. I freaking loved it. I love when they go at it, because they pull no punches with each other. Bill wasn't having none of Vernon shit, basically, because he was like, listen, you sit here and you want to do this, that, and the third, but then you act all disgusted by shit as if you squeaky clean. He was like, I've been covering your family ass for years. I've been doing all the dirty work, doing all the shit, all the dirty, nasty shit, so that way you could sleep well at night. And you don't have to get your hands dirty. But then you act disgusted by the shit that I do, or the shit that needs to be done. I had to agree with Bill on that, because you can't sit here and act all disgusted by stuff that has to happen. Like, come on now. But Bill need to understand too, he could stop doing their dirty work whenever he wants. Nobody's forcing him to do it, number one. Number two, he's not married to Danny anymore, so he doesn't have any type of obligation to continue to cover their asses. Like, he literally can stop anytime he wants. He's choosing to be, to continue to be involved with that family and their mess. That's a choice. Like, and I'm sure a check is attached to it, because there's no way he was doing all this to cover them for years. And you mean to tell me they haven't paid you a dime? I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure Bill was getting paid too. Yeah, nobody does all this for free. Even if you are an ex-in-law, even at the time, if you were a current in-law, they was hitting you off for something. And plus, it's the least you could do. Hell, you built your career off of their family name. Why not? But they both had valid points though. But well, I was more on Bill's side on this one because Vernon's answer to this is, "Oh, let me call my accountant. We just need to pay him more money." No, you need to get rid of him. It would solve a lot of problems. But Vernon feels like killing him is something that they all would regret. I don't think you would. See, that's the thing. Vernon doesn't know the full picture. He doesn't know the full story of what's going on with Tyrell and Samantha. He don't know the full scale of things. Like, it's escalating. I feel like paying this dude off is not going to solve that problem. It might. I think it's a temporary fix. You know what I'm saying? You give him $1 million, $2 million, he gonna blow through it, and once he blows through it, which we know he will, he's gonna come back because he knows that they're gonna continue to pay to keep that secret. So I have to agree with Bill and Martin's assessment that they need to escalate this. Like, they need to take that man the fuck out. It's the only option at this point. Then Vernon calling Anita and stuff like that, talking about how much he miss her. He need to tell Anita what's going on. Because she could sense something wasn't right the last couple times she spoke to him, even by phone and in person. She knew something wasn't right. He need to speed her up, like bring her up to speed on what's going on. So anyway, moving on from that. I don't know why Jacob feel like he got to pick a side, or he got to explain to Ashley that he hasn't picked a side, or he's not picking a side when it comes down to her and Derek. I wouldn't have to explain myself to her. Like, you're friends with both of them. It is what it is. They broke up. So what? Haley come her ass up in there ordering all this food, talking about she having cravings. Ashley was calling bullshit because Ashley was like, how are you having cravings already? Like, you just found out you was pregnant and you're not that far along. Because Haley was like, oh, that's not normal. That you like what? That's a second trimester kind of thing. I mean, it's a little early for you to be craving weird foods or a whole bunch of food, don't you think? For something that's not real. And I don't believe for 2 seconds the chick is pregnant. Like, I don't believe it. Ashley definitely don't believe it, especially after the ultra. Like, Ashley is not that dumb by far. Like, she's using her old friendship with her to milk information out of her. That's all it really is. And Haley is so desperate for friends, she's too dumb to see it. Because as soon as Ashley started, talking with her and stuff, she started thinking that they're back friends. And Ashley had to let her know, like, yeah, we're not cool like that. She was like, we are not friends again. Because she still don't approve of what she did to get Bill and stuff like that. She's starting to question if Haley got pregnant or whatever to cement her life with him. Haley did throw some good shade, though, because she was like, listen, she was like, everybody's relationship don't move at a snail's pace like you and Derek. That shit was funny. That shit was some good shade. That was funny as hell, because Haley needed to hear that, because it still baffles me how they were together 2 damn years and no movement. And as soon as Derek wanted to, move forward with the relationship, here she go. Now the true colors started to come out. That was hilarious. But Haley definitely not pregnant. Ain't no way in the world. She not. I don't believe it for a second. So anyway, moving on from that. Chelsea, Lord, she need to hire security, because Allison has really lost her marble. Homegirl is crazy. Like, she definitely stalking her, but she did have a valid point. I mean, Uptown, everybody goes to Uptown. I mean, come on now. Everybody either is at the club, they're at Orphe Jeans, or they at Uptown. So you bound to run into the girl, which is true. But I definitely feel like she's stalking, because how are you all seemingly always there whenever Chelsea there at the exact same time? That's not coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you definitely stalking. And then she keep bringing up their nights together and stuff like that, and then talking about all the crazy decisions Chelsea's made, like all the disastrous choices she's made, including breaking up with her. I'm like, ma'am, y'all were never a couple. Ever. Like, y'all were never boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean, well, girlfriend, girlfriend. Y'all were just sex buddies, like, in a threesome with your husband. That's all y'all were. But homegirls flipped her lid. Then she's sitting there talking about a hair clip that Chelsea left at her place. I'm like, really? You could have threw that shit in the garbage. a hair clip. Come on now. Then talking about all the loud nights they had together, making a bunch of noise. I was like, yo, she is batshit crazy. Straight Looney Tune. Talking about, oh, the cops had to be called. And Chelsea was like, yeah, I could call them right now. I ain't even mad at Chelsea for that, because why do all of this? Like, you look deranged. And it was funny how Madison and Chelsea was just kissing in front of her to put on the show. I would have did the same damn thing. But that's not enough to get through to a nut like that. Like, homegirl got a few screws loose. Then she talking about all the memories, and there's no videos of them together. I said, no, she got a sex tape. I'm willing to bet if Chelsea never recorded anything with them, I'm willing to bet there's a video somewhere where either the husband or Allison secretly recorded the sex and stuff that they were having together. I'm pretty sure Allison probably got videos of it, because why mention that? There's no videos. That tells me there's videos. And that's the last thing the Duprees need right now is a scandal. Another scandal. A sex tape at that. Lord. Chelsea need to do something about this girl, because she is very unhinged. Like, very. Like, homegirl ain't all there. She ain't clicking. But this was a damn good episode. Let me tell you, I enjoyed every second of it. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.